But yeah, it actually wasn't surprisingly too crazy, too hectic. Much to my dismay, I would have loved more money.
When I make it big, Alex, I'll tip $5,000.
I'm gonna hold you to that now, or else.
Get more people to buy my book.
The Secret to Selling Books by Preston.
The Secret to a Good Druid by Preston.
Ask someone else.
It's 1 page long.
I just love
Just go straight Druid. Nothing but Druid.
I mean, up until 18.
You might be tempted, to get like 2 levels of what we call divination wizard.
Barbarian.
Don't do that.
Just 2 levels of Barbarian. Just throw that in there for no reason but to ruin everything.
If you're Circle of the Moon, that makes sense because like you spend more time as a beast. So like, I don't think you can go and wild shape. Never mind.
The only thing, like, I'm sitting here and thinking about it, and like the only thing that it would unarmored defense. But if you're gonna be in moon shape most of the time, you're gonna be using the monster's AC. So, I mean, that's a fun thought experiment, though. Which are the 2 worst to combine?
Trickster Cleric.
With which druid?
Circle of the Land.
I mean, it works though, at least, because
It works just because Trickster Cleric works.
Yes.
Circle of the Moon and Circle of the Land Druid works, but like they're not an entity together, you know.
I will ask you this though: they both have spell levels, though, do they not?
They do. That's a big.
If I were to say 2 things that just absolutely fuck each other, one of them's got to not have
spell levels.
Yeah, just specifically to fuck the other one. I took fighter. Like a part of me wants to be like, barbarian wizard, you know, but that even doesn't make sense because, that unarmored defense would be awesome for a wizard as long as they have high constitution. And high constitution would help with those. God damn it!
With that weak ass fucking health pool.
And not only that, the concentration checks.
Oh yeah. Warcaster. Just get Warcaster.
Or resistance, and then take it in constitution.
Yeah. Because you have it all the time.
Yeah, give yourself that +1 and give yourself proficiency in it.
Sucks because I took Warcaster thinking I'd have a lot of opportunities to get attacks of opportunities off, but then I realized, hey, if I'm doing my job well, I'm nowhere near someone trying to punch me. They're all next to the quarterback. So it was just kind of, I don't really get to use it often.
It's one of those abilities, though, that it's just damn nice when it does happen. It doesn't have to happen every time.
Oh, it's nice having the option, yeah. So what you working on in Minecraft, bud?
Same thing I've been working on.
The tank still? Awesome. I mean, yeah, that's a huge fucking project that wouldn't get done in like 4 days.
Yeah. That, and there was just like a week, not a week, like 2 nights where I was just like, I'm going to do something completely else. Because I
Yeah,
don't.
you need to take a break from it. Absolutely. Like I spent like the last 2 days kind of like not really playing Minecraft or anything. I don't know if you heard about all the Blizzard shit, but I just kind of stopped playing Hearthstone.
What Blizzard shit?
They have a massive lawsuit against them from the state of California for bad workplace conduct.
God, every time I get into a fucking Blizzard game, this shit happens where it's just like, oh, guys, we
Yeah,
swore
they,
our allegiance to China. Oh, man.
Yeah,
No,
they
we
kind
gotta
of treat
leave.
women like shit.
Oh.
Not everybody, but the higher ups kind of promote this. It's a lot. You should read into it if you have time. It's not it's enough to make you kind of wanna not touch it, you know.
So what you're saying is, now's the time to invest in Blizzard.
Oh God, no. Oh God. Well, Thomas, I lost the house. $1,000 on fucking Blizzard stock.
God damn it. Last time Thomas and I left Hearthstone because of the whole, China thing. Where they were like, yeah, I don't know if we fully believe in human rights. And it was just kind of like, And Blizzard supports China? That's, I don't know. By the way, I love your wanton disregard for, the way my spruce, farm works. Just like, oh yeah, there's clearly a place I should put it, but I'm gonna put them fucking everywhere.
Bro, I needed the fucking spruce. I replenished all of the resources I took, and I left you more in the chest. But if you saw this, dude,
well, I
did the math really quick.
I just love because I was like, I set up like those wooden fences are meant to denote where like you cross chamber the spruce, and like, yes, you put the spruce where this fence meets this fence and that fence. I'm like, I invited Josh over. I'm like, this is pretty like self-explanatory. If you would see this, he was like, yeah, I think so. I was like, all right, good. No one should ruin this. And then I just next time I was like, Preston. But I mean, it's all going. It's all going where it needs to be eventually.
Yeah, I mean
it's not hurting anybody.
It's not like I put it like 50 blocks away in the middle of nowhere, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So.
Is it just me, or is the Minecraft music way louder than it normally is?
I had to turn it down. But me and Robert used almost 5,000 blocks of spruce for this most recent building.
Have you thought of not?
Oh man, I wanted to so fucking badly, but Robert was there every second of the way, like, hey man, we're almost done. We got half a side done, and then like, we eventually got to the point where it was almost legitimately done. It was like, you know what? Let's absolutely just push this last bit. It's pretty satisfying. Like, I'd love to give you a tour here in a moment.
Sure.
I'm trying to place sea lanterns around. I'm trying to make it looks beautiful right now. We got a cool underwater city, but it doesn't really look like a city, like it just looks like a bunch of buildings we put underwater and stuff. So I'm trying to build this little nice prismarine walkway with fences that have sea lanterns on it to make like a little road to like walk from building to building, just to give it that nice little city feel, Like a community.
Wooden staircases, 2 of them next to each other, like to make benches, always does the trick.
That's actually really good.
That's what I'm gonna put in on the jungle part of this aquarium once I get to the point where I'm fine with fixing that. But at this point, it's just, I'm like, I gotta finish building the goddamn dome. I keep flying off to this random hill over here to destroy it and steal sand from it. I needed so much damn glass. How much glass did you guys end up burning through? All of it?
Over 5,000. We still have a good bit of sand left. So this dome. What's that dome? What's that dome? Oh man.
So I found. Oh god. Sorry.
1,000 pots of glass.
Damn.
Yeah. Just because like we wanted all the way in the last one we did to be made out of glass, it's like, what's the point of having a normal building underwater? You know?
Oh yeah. You gotta have the. You gotta have the whole thing. You gotta have the whole getup. Can't be one or the other. I found a underwater chest that had a buried treasure map, and I got so excited. And then I found it, and it was already buried too, and it was the one that Rob must have found his Heart of the Sea at. And I was just so bummed out at that. I was just like, God damn it. I did all of this work.
Really watch out. You gotta. Don't assume that Robert's already done it, but like, there's a good chance Robert has already done it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. If I get a hidden treasure map, I'm gonna be like, yeah, whatever, loser, and throw it away. But you're absolutely right. My favorite thing about Minecraft is being excited about building something and then getting on and then seeing Rob has built a better version of it. And it's just like, ah, sweet, yeah, all right. Glad I spent, 3 hours of my time building it. Just... Oh, don't worry. I built a cooler, much cooler experience gold farm. I'm like, yeah, you did. That's accurate.
You can't.
I mean, you can't be.
He's built different.
Oh yeah.
This is his bread and butter. Man, I don't know how the fuck he got the resources to do all that.
Well, I mean, you combine all the automated farms the guy's got. You got all the resources you'll ever need. It's just about collecting them. At that point, he's just got to pay someone to collect his resources for him. Here you go. Just collect all these. Keep 10% for yourself. Right?
That's the thing, man. He only really, like... What would he do? Be like, hey, Mom, collect these resources for me while I take a nap. Like, I love him so much. But... Man.
Alright. That's tons of sand.
I've come to see how the dome is looking.
I will be at the dome shortly.
Dude, you're so close to being... Damn! Dude, this is going so well.
Yeah, right? Doesn't it just look nice? Come together nicely?
Oh yeah, it does. Damn.
The only thing I wish I had in there that I don't have currently is the glowing dolphins. No, the glow squids. But having trouble getting those to spawn.
I'm gonna look it up. I think they have like a niche thing about them.
If I'm not mistaken, they got to be under 63, and it has to have either deep slate, stone, or granite next to them.
Gross. Yeah. Sea level below Y63 in total darkness. And where there is a block of stone. Or deep, any stone.
Ooh. Thank you, Damien. Appreciate the like. Thanks for the visit. Happy to have you. Ooh, and Todd. Thanks for liking the stream, Todd. Appreciate you.
Todd.
Hey, don't harass the people that have liked the stream. They're good people.
I said hi.
Oh, I thought you were like, Todd. I was just like, all right. You don't know the man, but all right, that's fair. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Todd.
I didn't hear that. I apologize.
Oh, and there was just like fucking James. Fuck his name, James, dude. I know a lot of good people named James. That's been a few times. There's a lot of villagers in this fucking village. Holy shit.
Which one? The one right next to me, or the one that we created?
The one next to the dome that you're building.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of those little buggers. Ooh, Matthew McBride, thank you for liking the stream. Happy to have you.
This guy's a fucking master. This guy's a fucking master.
Hey, bud. You know I play the game, right? You know I'm like not bad at the game, right?
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you would. Oh, did you pull them from this village to the one you made?
No, this was my first village that because the other village was way too broken, to really have good commerce. But no, I kind of started, and they were like my practice village, and then when I was ready to start stealing people, I stole them from the broken village.
I see.
I used them as more of like the, alright, I like this trade is worth it, this trade isn't, like, this person isn't really worth leveling up that much, as opposed to this guy. And then once I got that fairly down, I just kind of was like, nah, you know what, I'm just gonna build my own. And that's why Josh and I have our thing.
Build your own village. I don't know if it's possible in Java, but apparently in Bedrock you can make a raid farm. Like, just spawn in raids and then murder them in a block or some shit like that.
How? That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video. I should go watch it, but...
I love, like, getting hyped for something. I'm like, ooh, that's a cool mechanic. Can't wait to implement that. I'm like, oh, no, Bedrock Edition only. Never mind.
I built a whole potion farm based off the cauldron system and how, like, you can fill cauldrons up with potions. But that's a Bedrock mechanic.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was just like, I built the whole farm, dude. I built the whole farm.
I built a whole bunch of, like, cauldrons for my potion room, and then I was just like, well, these are decorational only, I guess. Yay! I think I filled one with lava just so it looked kind of cool, but... I decided I am not gonna fill any higher of the water itself until I am done building the dome, because I was looking at it the other night and I'm like, you know, I've been eyeballing most of this, and I'm like, what if it doesn't match up just right? I'm like, ooh, I would be furious if I had already filled the water and then would have to make changes to the dome. So I was just like, yeah, best stop doing that.
Take it with portals, homie. You saw into the future there.
Yeah,
stop making a mistake.
That's 90% of good decisions. It's just the ability to, like, look at just 5 minutes from now and being like, that would have pissed me off. It's like that scene in South Park where the guy's the shop teacher's gonna kill himself. And he's like, he sits down on the table saw, and it's slowly bringing him towards it. But he stops halfway, and he's like, "Oh my God, what am I doing?" And then he just turns around because he was doing feet first instead of head first. He's like, "That would have hurt like hell."
Yeah, oh my God, I love that episode. Oh, Night of the Living Old. Do you remember that episode? Where all the old people.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
That and when the wealthy black people came to town. and they were scaring them away because they were wealthy and they didn't like that. It had nothing to do with the black. They were never once covered that, but they were like, lowercase t for time to leave. I don't think these people like us at all. Oh, did you hear that they're trying to buy out Casa Bonita?
The owners of South Park?
Yeah.
Trying to buy out Casa Bonita?
Apparently Casa Bonita is going under. They filed for bankruptcy. And they were like, we'll take it.
That episode is literally like 13 years old. Oh.
What I love about that, I watched it was like a whole documentary thing about Casa Bonita. Like they were just discussing, you know, their stuff and their business. And it's a fucking cool ass place. But one of the funny things about it is that anytime that episode airs, the cable company gives Casa Bonita a heads up. Like, 'cause a week in advance, they're like, hey, just letting you know, we're going to air the Casa Bonita episode in the tri-state area. And they were like, yeah, we have a 30 to 50% like increase in sales the days after the Casa Bonita episode airs.
That's insane, dude. That makes sense though. Like,
thanks for the subscription, bud.
you're welcome, man.
I thought
Twitch Prime is a small price to pay for good quality content.
absolutely. And I'm not saying I would do this if you didn't, but it's a good way to guarantee I won't kill you. I'm not saying I will kill you if you don't. I'm just saying I absolutely won't if you are. And I don't think that's illegal.
Well, I visit your house weekly, so it's probably a good practice.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of which campaign are we doing this coming Wednesday?
Yours, because if we don't, it will be forever before we get back to it. It'll be a whole nother month at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
And if Josh backs out, so help me God.
Put that thing back where I came from, so help me. If you're listening to this, Josh, be careful.
Better watch out, Josh.
You better not cry, Josh.
Santa Claus is coming to town?
What? No, what?
Is that where we were going with that?
Oh, what? It's fucking July. It's August, dude.
That's exactly what Santa's little helpers would say.
Yeah. You got me. You got me.
It took me. Oh, thank you, Wayman. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the party. Do you know how long it took me to realize that the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus was about the dad dressed up as Santa Claus? I thought this bitch was cheating on her husband with Santa Claus for the longest time.
I thought the whole purpose of the song was like, hey, Santa Claus isn't real. So yeah, it's your dad, you know?
Yeah, I know it wasn't... I did not realize that. I thought it was, like, I know that now, but I thought it was just like, alright, so this woman, for some reason, bumped into Santa Claus, and then decided, well, I guess I'm fucking this guy. And then the children must have just seen it, like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna go look for presents. Oh no, and then it, like, I was like, this is a really fucked up song. Like, I didn't understand why it was such, like, a family-friendly, like, ah, ha, ha. Then I was just like, oh, I get it. She's not a horrible, unfaithful bitch. It's her husband she's kissing in the... Oh, that makes sense. Ah, yeah. Maybe something's wrong with me.
question, actually, Alex. If you had the opportunity
To
would you
fuck Santa
Claus?
I mean, I'd fuck Mrs. Claus, given the opportunity. But I'm gonna be real. Simply discovering a fictitious creature is real is not enough for me to want to have sex with him.
That's But like, not just that they're real, like everything that like it comes with. You know what I mean?
Oh, he saw what you did and was just like, "Oh, I saw that. I saw the Prismarine generation." And he was just like,
"Yeah, I gotta get rid of him. I'm throwing them in a corner right fucking now."
Preston. I saw.
The one time, dude. The one time.
All
right, my hands are tired from mining.
All right, well, let me
enjoy spectator mode.
I mean, let me ask you this. If trying to think of other, like, if other fictitious males, if Paul Bunyan was real, would you fuck him? Like, that's basically what you're asking me.
Well, no. What? No. Paul Bunyan is so different than Santa Claus.
Why?
Paul Bunyan is a big, tall man, and Santa Claus is a fat, jolly person. The mythos of them is completely different. They're known for two completely different things. Paul Bunyan's known for being this big, strong man that can chop down 100 trees in a day, and Santa Claus is known for delivering presents to little kids.
So,
like, you have different connections to them based off what you know about them.
I know, but the question is, like, would you fuck him?
No. I would fuck Santa Claus, though.
But that's, like, this is why, like, what about... So, Rob, you joined us at an interesting time. We're discussing...
Santa Claus or Paul Bunyan?
No, Preston hasn't understood why he's deeply upset me with this question. He asked me if Santa Claus is real, would I fuck him? I said no, because simply not being real and then discovering that he is real is not enough to get me horny enough to be like, you know what? It's time. I don't normally have sex with men, but there's just something about knowing it's Santa Claus and he is real. Which is when I then equated to, hey, if Paul Bunyan were real, would you fuck Paul Bunyan? And apparently that's unrelated, because apparently it's about childhood figures.
I didn't know exactly who Paul Bunyan was until, like, literally 2 months ago, so I knew who Santa Claus is my whole fucking life. You know?
I will say this, though.
And, like, I wouldn't just bang any fictional character. I would, like, obviously, like...
No, just one who brings joy to children?
Yeah, like, if you put Edward Scissorhands in front of me, I might...
What? So just...
The movie made him free.
So any character you're nostalgic from childhood gets a free pass to fuck you if they turn out to be real. That's what we're saying.
Let's be real over here, Alex. No, that's not.
That's what it's sounding like, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to placate. You know, have some whimsy, goddammit.
I mean,
fuck.
My suggestion was, hey, instead of a fat piece of shit who hibernates for a year, how about you fuck a stud, a motherfucking lumberjack? And you were like, no.
Paul would crush you with his ball sack, dude.
Who's crushing who with the ball sack? What?
Paul Bunyan, isn't he like 25 feet tall?
All right,
no,
fine.
He's
what
a
about
lumberjack, homie.
No, he is very tall though.
I thought he was normal size. His ox was oversized.
No, him and his ox were oversized. It's actually really weird. He's huge, and the ox is also huge, but comparatively, he's still larger than the ox was. Like, Babe the Big Blue Ox is very big, but if you were to shrink them both down to, like, if you were to shrink Paul Bunyan down to normal size, if you compare Babe to him, like, Babe is much smaller than he should be. Like, if Babe was increased at the same percentage that Paul Bunyan was, he should massively oversize Paul Bunyan. But Paul Bunyan kind of still looks like he could scoop him up if he wants to.
I've started to think that these characters aren't real.
All right, fine. John Henry. If John Henry were real, would you fuck him?
Who's John Henry again?
How dare you? The man built our goddamn railroad.
But he's not. Oh, John Henry. He's okay. No.
I thought he was getting ready to say if he's not real.
What about Johnny Appleseed?
Johnny Appleseed's a.
Is he?
Yeah. Like
His
like,
story
actually,
got blown out of proportion, but he was an actual person.
I noticed that you're picking like figures from U.S. history. Like,
Well, I'm
talking,
sorry.
like,
I don't know any other massively fictitious, like unless we go, apparently that content does not meet guidelines.
Fuck's sake.
If he were real, would you have sex with Santa Claus? Was my poll, and apparently that's too inappropriate for guidelines.
Alright, you tried. I appreciate it.
Hold on, if you were real, would you
Make love.
be intimate with Santa Claus?
Oh,
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That doesn't skate around guidelines at all for whatever reason. I'm a big fan of the fact that I had 8 viewers and now this discussion has led me to only have 2. But you know what? Some people just can't handle the real.
This is.
Alex, you got a cleric villager that sells glowstone?
Yes I do. I'm gonna run an ad, everybody. I'll be right back.
Robert, did you see? Now that we're done with our furious conversation about mythological creatures,
Santa Claus is not a mythological creature.
he kind of is, man. He's not real. He does shit that a normal human couldn't do, and he works with elves. Come on. Anyway,
Are those the qualifications for being a mystical creature? Because I got some shit to say about Zeus real fast. Because point out Zeus's
the
elves.
you're based in Greek mythology. Yeah, I agree with you. Anyway, Rob, did you see what I did? Went to the Nether.
Would you have sex with Zeus?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't think you have a choice at that matter.
I don't think you have a choice. If any of those people go, yo, time to bone, you kind of can't say you can't say no. If you say no, you get a Medusa. You know.
I'm
pretty sure that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
I just love that that like they play the long con anytime they're like, "Hey, it's me, Zeus. Would you like to have sex with me?" And I'd be like, "No thanks." And they're like, "All right, that's fine. That's perfectly understandable." And then they leave and go and do their own thing. And then like years later, you'll find the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. And then like, you know, they'll take months to get your guard down. And then they'll woo you. Then you'll make a relationship. And then one day you finally decide to have sex with this woman. And then it was Zeus. He's just playing the long con on you. It was just like, "Yeah, sorry. I really wanted to have sex with you and you wouldn't let me, so what's a guy to do? Well, see you later. Get yourself checked."
I'm a Zeus.
I literally had sex with a dolphin right before I had sex with you.
Is that how Aphrodite came to be?
That's how almost all of the gods came to be.
Well, I know Athena was like she just sprouted from Zeus's head or something, right? Like she just came to be. Hephaestus was born naturally, but wasn't he dropped? Wasn't he literally dropped or some shit?
I remember, I think most of them were Zeus, Poseidon.
The original, like Zeus, Poseidon.
The oldest 3 are
no, it was
Poseidon,
like
Zeus,
it was
and Hades.
No, Zeus is the youngest, homie. No,
Well,
there's
those
more.
are the 3 brothers. Those are the big 3.
There was
He's the
way
youngest
more
of
than that.
all.
There was way more than that. It was like 10. How many? Because he had, like, when Zeus punched Cronus' stomach and made him throw up, there was way more than just those other two inside.
But I'm pretty sure those are considered half brothers and Titans.
No,
Those three are full-blooded brothers.
Yeah, those three are brothers. I'm not saying they're not, but the others were also. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Poseidon, and Hades. They were all brothers and sisters.
Who is Demeter? I've actually never figured that one out.
Demeter is the harvest and agriculture one. Demeter's...
That would be why I never paid attention to him.
You know Persephone? The one...
as Hades' wife.
Yeah. Hades' wife is Demeter's daughter. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
What about... What does Dionysus fall again? Who's Dionysus?
Dionysus is the lord of festivals, wine harvest, and just all things wine. And I think celebration?
Sounds like my kind of god. He just wants to get drunk.
Yeah, that's basically his whole thing. Fertility of nature, wild and ecstatic religious rites, and then he later became god of wine.
I am Bacchus, god of wine.
Yeah, Dionysus was my shit. I love that guy. Edgar, appreciate the follow, bud. Thanks for that. Man, I'm blowing up on Facebook tonight.
Preston, have you noticed the bamboo farm?
Yeah, I saw it earlier. Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, man. You got one of the walls done already. I was telling Alex that we had to use over 5,000 blocks of spruce to, almost 5,000 blocks of spruce to this box put up.
Oh, we need over 5,000 redstone. Just to make the farm that's going in it.
What's the auto farm?
Bamboo.
We're doing all 4 walls bamboo, and we're gonna have a zombie villager named Nezuko walk around the middle.
That's gonna be so fucking loud.
Well, I mean, it's underwater, so like it won't travel too far.
Oh, I meant like in the room.
Yeah, well, we got louder rooms.
I think bamboo farm. I mean, any farm where it's just, you know, hey, once the observer sees it, a piston, you know, knocks it off, is always going to be just, you know, very loud.
Well, I have them where they're all offset, so each observer triggers the piston beneath it only.
Well, that's the way to do it right there.
It's not the absolute most efficient because we do lose one. Every other one, it's one shorter, but...
Oh, well, better just call it quits then. Better just turn Minecraft off and start over.
Go big or go home.
Hey,
go get the fuck home.
Steve Wozniak? Not Steve Wozniak, god damn it.
Jeff Bezos?
No.
Steve Jobs?
Mr. Krasinski? I'd like to change my opinion.
John Krasinski?
Not John Krasinski. Not John Krasinski. I think it was Jeff. The Unabomber.
Red.
Huh? What'd you say?
The Red Baron.
The Red Baron! Oh, God. I love how the Unabomber was, well, don't get me wrong, he did, you know, terrorist acts and was a very crazy person, but, like, everything he said was kind of like, looking back on it now, maybe we should have listened to at least what he was spewing about before he went crazy.
Yeah.
Do you guys, you might actually be, I hate that it's only a 5-year difference thing, but it might be a little bit of a too young to remember the Unabomber?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay. He basically, he mailed bombs to people. Most of them were in the tech industry. He, used to be a big, I think he was a mechanical engineer and big on, you know, computers and all that jive. And then just one day was like, fuck it, I'm going into the woods, and disappeared. And everyone's like, all right, that was weird. And then, yeah, he basically wanted to set us back digitally. Because he was just like, if we continue on the path we are, like, we won't be people soon. He's like, we're dehumanizing ourselves at a rapid rate because of technology. And,
No,
like,
he's absolutely
yeah.
right.
Yeah, now it's just one of those, like, still wish you hadn't killed those people, Mr.
Yeah.
Unabomber, but,
Could have probably proved the same point.
yeah, I mean, I told you so gets a lot more credit than several murder charges, I'll be honest.
Say it ain't so. Hi, Rob.
Sounds like danger's afoot.
Oh no.
I mean, we are in a precarious situation.
Like,
We're both on a one by long scaffolding.
yeah, but we both have wings.
You guys both drank a Red Bull before you hopped up there. 4 people voted for, of course.
You're damn right. 100%. Sounds to me, Alex, that you're the odd one out here.
Yeah, alright. I mean, I am. I guess. I'm sorry. I guess it was wrong of me to not want to go gay for the Coca-Cola mascot.
First and foremost, Coca-Cola is a product of Santa Claus Inc.
Of what?
The Santa Claus conglomerate, if you will.
We did not have the world did not agree what Santa Claus looked like until that Coca-Cola commercial.
Kind of the same.
What'd you say?
Alright, cool. So this is the
Wasn't it all kind of the same? The fat man, red suit?
Yes, it was basically, that was, everyone agreed, you know, fat guy, red suit, you know, exactly like what you just said. But, you know, what the suit looked like varies, and what the suit was, and like, there's some where it looked like straight up adventuring garb. There's some where it's just like, oh man, that fucking Santa's badass, you know. But the whole gold belt, you know, that particular look, that particular Santa is what...
The Santa we know nowadays was cemented with that ad.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, Santa's always been Santa.
I mean,
Fuck.
Actually, no, he used to be Saint Nick.
and before that, he was somebody else entirely. And
Chris Kringle?
no, he was a Muslim man. He was, well, not, he was Turkish.
Like that. I mean, anyone can say they're Turkish. So that's not true.
I mean, you're right. Anyone can say it. But anyone else can also be like, I don't fucking think so, buddy. You're
Robert, what was that for, dude?
You pushed me off on purpose.
for saying you were Turkish.
I mean, I tried to. I didn't think I actually pushed you off.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Did you take damage?
Yeah, 2 hearts.
Good.
It's probably about what my sword does to you, let's be real.
Yeah.
Alright, so glowstone is the top. Okay. Building blocks. This is the fun part, Preston.
This is where the fun begins.
Go and mine resources like redstone.
Homie, I spent 2 days doing that.
Did we still don't got enough?
I'm 90% sure I got enough, and then I raised it all up one.
Now, how much more do we need now, dude?
I'm hoping I made enough extra. Oh,
They
this
didn't.
far one
You
up against
didn't.
this glass. To
I'm
my
gonna
left.
tell you
Is
right
there
now.
a glowstone under it? Far left one on the back wall. Is it glowstone or concrete underneath the piston?
Over here, or
No, my left. So if you face the back wall, far left, face that orientation.
the one that's like I'm looking at now? That is it's over a repeater.
No, what's on the other side? Look, you see where that powder dropped? On top of the dirt, you see the powder? Preston.
Oh, I don't see any. I don't see any top.
Alright, look towards the little aquarium thing in the corner.
That's the aquarium thing in the corner.
Homie, do you not see this right here?
No. Oh, this is. Oh, I thought this was.
No, for maximizing area, I overlapped this.
Dude.
So concrete, so that means this has to go down.
See? Shouldn't have been worried about sexy Santa Claus. Should have been worried about your own thing, huh?
I'm really confused. I wasn't a part of that conversation.
As soon as you said it, we bombarded you with questions.
I kind of got bombarded with that.
Well, the people have spoken. And apparently it's the way to go. 4 of you sick bastards out there that want to have sex with a childhood icon. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
us.
Hey man, you can say the same thing to people who want like the first Space Jam movie, okay?
Yeah, who doesn't love the Space Jam movie?
Who doesn't want to fuck Little Buck?
Okay,
I don't-
yeah, no one's arguing that.
Oh, Preston, can you do me a huge favor?
So,
Can you make me some lanterns?
Trust
Do
me.
you know how to make lanterns?
it's been a while. I got it.
Torches and iron nuggets. Put the torches in the center and surround it by iron nuggets.
And then you make the soul lanterns. They look even cooler.
Alright, so torches and nuggets. Good thing we have tons of iron. How many lanterns do you need, Rob?
A stack should get me through a majority of this.
They need. There's an Enderman in the fucking Netherwork farm, and it picked up on the soul sand blocks. So fucking pissed because I was hoping I'd never have to go into that thing.
Well, then you should have made it at least 3 high. Or less, god damn it, you should have made it less than 3 high.
Yeah.
I love that fucking one time I was mining in for netherite, and I just because of the stairs, there was a perfect little setup thing. So that one little stair had 3 high, and there was no just room anywhere else for him to transport to. So he just stood there and got destroyed by it. Just nothing to do. He wanted to teleport, but he just couldn't get it. Kit Kat said she would, but she better get presents for it. Every culture has a version of Santa Claus and all different and not red. Yes. So sorry I taking forever to have responded to this. Yeah, agreed. There was multiple different views on I just love the fact that you go anywhere in any culture in any part of the world, everybody all has like halfway through the year we all stop halfway through winter we all stop and say thank God we're still alive. Usually eat a lot of food and usually trade gifts or do something of the sort.
Yeah, I'm really glad the whole eating a lot of food isn't just an American thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Everybody makes an excuse to get fat during winter months. It's what you do. Whee!
God, I hate this part. This is the part I literally keep falling from.
Where you gotta take the baking tray out with your bare hands.
There's generally a way around that.
Have you never seen that? There's a woman who posted, what was it, like on Yahoo Answers or something. She was like, I don't know what to do. I just discovered this is how my boyfriend does things. He'll go to the oven. They were like making, I think, like tater tots or something. I forget what it was. But apparently, when it was done, the oven timer went off. He went to it and just was like, I hate this part. And then just opened the oven and then grabbed it with his bare hands and then was like, ha ha ha, and then put it on top of the fucking stove. As if that was the only way to do that.
I've never heard of that, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and apparently that was just kind of like, people were like, yeah, I think you got to break up with your boyfriend.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, if you knew someone who went their entire life and didn't know what oven mitts were.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
To me, it's one of those things where it's just like, if you don't know how to load a dishwasher, if you don't know how to start the laundry machine, if you don't know how to take things out of the oven, that just proves to me like, I can't take care of myself. My mommy makes all my food for me. Like, it's like, come on. I know there's like, we all have our like blind spots. We all have those things we don't know about or like are learning about, but like, you've never once were like watching your ma take, stuff out of the oven and, at least use a towel or something. Like, I know a lot of families don't have like oven mitts or oven, pads or whatever you use, but like, I know some use whatever kitchen towels are lying around, but Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty toxic, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Also, how does that not come up in conversation?
Yeah, what the that's the craziest part to me.
Like, I made burritos last night, I baked them. Doesn't that suck? What do you mean? When you gotta burn your hands horribly when you take it out of the oven,
What
No, Gil. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Philip something else.
Yeah, when you're done baking your cookies and you got to take the pan out, so you just have to burn your hand and give yourself third-degree burns. I don't know how bakers do it. You're fired. Sorry. You're the manager of a sporting goods store.
Fuck out of here.
We can't have the guy that's paying our employees also take tater tots out of the oven and give themselves second-degree burns. I'm sorry.
Robert, this choker box that's the second closest to you right now has all in it.
Alright, I'll get them when I'm done with the backside.
I believe it's 4
has
stacks.
what in it?
Lanterns?
You say 4.5 stacks?
How many did you say you needed?
One stack.
No, it actually.
I'm so glad we built that iron farm.
I thought I was having a stroke too. I was like, wait, what?
Well, no, yeah, that's why I made so many. We have the fucking iron. No, I made a lot. That's like one extra.
To be fair, you're probably gonna need the extra, because that tends to be the case, doesn't it?
I just like having extra.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you throw everything away when you're done with it.
No, we have a very nicely labeled storage area that Robert painstakingly made.
Yeah, dude, if you do /kill and clear those entities, you're in charge of relabeling all of that.
I mean,
in survival.
To be fair, he was in charge of relabeling these, and that never happened, so... You never know!
Yeah, but if he does it here, after I built a second one...
We already established that.
That's his whole goal. Just anytime you've got something going on...
I'm just saying, you're gonna lose creative powers until you fix it.
Bro, why would I ever do that again? Don't even worry about it. Just chill. /kill.
Kill Preston. I mean, no, whoops.
Oh,
Robbie Tsunami.
You typed my real name. Now I'm going. Are you trying to death note me, bud?
How many people that accidentally discover death notes accidentally kill themselves because they put their name in it as soon as they find it? Because isn't that the first thing you do when you have like a journal? It's like, oh, better put my name on the inside cover here, let everybody know it's mine.
I've never thought about that, but that's actually kind of funny to think about.
Isn't the like? Yeah, no, they would, huh? I figured would be like, hey, like, would explain it first, no?
Well, no, to be fair, like, one of the first things that, like, on the first page, I think, is the rules that explain it. But I'm going to tell you this. I work at a restaurant. 60% of the people don't read the menu. So I'll leave it up to you whether they would read that first.
Oh, no.
I mean, mine, like, those composition notebooks you buy definitely have writing on the inside, page.
Do they?
Exactly. You don't know. I just said it, and part of you were like, do they? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. But you didn't know for sure.
No, I've never actually paid attention because I know how to use a notebook.
Exactly. Who would read the rules of a notebook if they found notebooks with rules on them? I don't know. This seems stupid.
No, man.
I heart so-and-so. Oh, both me and so-and-so died later. Had only I been paying attention to the rules.
Oh, God. Could you imagine someone accidentally using...
I loved and last name.
Yeah.
Like, first.
Oh.
Nah, someone's, like, private diary or something like that.
Ooh. John Rex, appreciate the shallow. Share and follow. My brain was trying to say both at the same time. Appreciate you. Man, Facebook is active today.
I come bearing gifts, Alex. Take this. It will help you with your build.
What does it do?
Use it in the water if you jump around. Me and Robert are going to use it for the Water Nation, but using it underwater kind of really sucks. But if you shoot it out of the water, you can get a good combo with your Elytra and just kind of.
Oh yes, that's been something I've been really trying to.
Yeah, I was seeing how you were doing this on stream. I was like, you know what? I'm not using this. You could use it,
By the way, what you just did, I do all of the time. Just bash my head on one of those stairs as you're trying to go away. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Ooh. Thank you for the like, John and Fred. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bro, Chacho. Always good seeing you, liking the stream.
I had to double check that I didn't give him loyalty.
I have a book for that, but I don't think that Wave one works with that, does it?
You can't use Riptide and Loyalty.
Yeah.
Because you never actually throw the Trident with Riptide.
The world is a twisted place.
Hey Preston, you busy right now?
I'm flying back to the Water Nation. What's up?
Can you? There's one of those shulker boxes has a lot of orange concrete powder.
I saw you want me to make a concrete if I put it, place it in the water and mine
Yeah,
it?
I kind of have like a little system right there at the door. If you hold it in your off can and you hold down both mouse buttons, it will mine it super fast for you.
I'm gonna need you to relabel that as Tang.
That's what?
Tang.
What Tang?
You know, the orange concrete
the-
powder. Oh, my stomach doesn't feel too good.
If you want to rename that Trident, man, you gotta rename that Trident, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to rename the Trident Tang.
I was like, weird name for a Trident.
Oh, God.
Robert, you didn't say a word about my carrot and wheat farm that I made.
To be honest, I didn't notice. I came out of the mine and spectator, found you, and then immediately went to go find do all the glowstones hunting I needed.
The walkway I've been working on. I wanted you to beat that. What would you
Oh. Let me finish the backside of this, or at least this top area, and I'll go look at it.
some work on this done? Yeah, I'd have to read blocks 10 once, and that would take me years. You name all these.
Not if you had as many levels as me.
Well, some of us aren't as cool as you.
Put it in your offhand, and then place it like you're placing a torch and mine with your pickaxe at the same time.
Whee! Yes, madam, the water that comes out of the tap in Florida is literal poison. Yeah, aren't tourist questions the best? I get
The
stuff.
stuff Florida won't tell you.
Well, I get stuff like that, and you know, from guests all the time, where they're like, "Can you actually drink your water?" And I'm like, "Thank you." I'm like, "You realize like how rude that is, like, right? Can I actually drink the garbage water in your state? Like, we're not Mexico or India. Like, it's not like a horror story. We have proper filtration."
We're better off infrastructure than most states. Like, especially Central Florida, because, like, not much shit happens here. The aquifer is, like, under Tampa and shit. You know?
Anybody opposed to a long rest real fast?
I'm almost done with this. If we could wait like 5 minutes, that'd be great. So I don't have to climb back up here.
Yeah.
I literally have 3 more, so 5 minutes isn't even gonna, I'm not even gonna take 5.
Well, I gotta heal back up anyhow. And I gotta run an ad. So that's some typing. Don't worry about it. We'll be right back, everybody. I am so excited for Battlefield. I need a proper shooter again.
The only game that I'm really interested coming out.
Let me guess, the new Halos?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that too. They better fucking be good.
The multiplayer looks fantastic.
I liked their how they're doing the battle passes. How you can,
Yeah.
if you have a battle pass, you have it forever. So like you
I'm
don't
a
have to
little
worry about
skeptical.
rushing.
I'm a little skeptical of them having battle passes because, like,
Homie, it's one of those things where you gotta realize like that's not for us. That's for the people who have grown up with battle passes. There are so many people who have now.
It's for the Fortnite wannabes.
Yeah, there are kids whose first video games
Also, I'm
had
heading to
battle
the bed.
passes. You know, so it's like, hey, they expect to have that shit.
Yeah, almost every game has a battle pass now of some kind, even mobile games.
Fuck. Fucking.
Homie, Clash of Clans has a battle pass.
Oh, what? Oh. But yeah, look. Look at this.
Not bad. Really green.
I want to change these fence posts to be what we use to do the ring around the dome.
Well, that's because everybody trusts you, Kit Kat. Ooh, Aerodale Night Road. What an awesome name. Thanks for liking.
This is Crimson Wood, isn't it?
Yep.
Warped Wood wouldn't look bad either.
I wanted to do the red nether brick wood, but that would kind of be too much of the same color, you know, same tone.
How did...
Well, with the conduit right there, just having the same type of prismarine is still kind of a lot, so we'll probably have to go in to that conduit and mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
As long as we replace the blocks there with other prismarine blocks, it doesn't matter what prismarine blocks we use, including sea lanterns.
Oh shit! We can all see lanterns.
What is... Do you not remember the glowstone floor?
Yeah, it was great.
No, it wasn't. Even you said it wasn't, because you're trying to figure out how to hide it from the bottom now.
I regret nothing. I'll repeat my actions. Oh, I got the fucking rhythm down now. Oh shit. I broke the floor.
I mean, Kit Kat, when everybody's doing, like, work and stuff like that, and then, like, the paperwork or the, you know, someone who's in logistics or whatever shows up and it's like, hey, can you just sign this for me? Like you said earlier, like, it's like, hey, this is to make sure you get paid. It's like, yeah, all right, whatever. Like, it is crazy. One of my favorite just wanton disregard for paperwork, we were in a class in the military that was on maintaining personal security on information. And, you know, basically like, hey, this is how to not get your identity stolen, or, you know, our stuff stolen, because, you know, we hold a lot of their information. And there was a sign-in sheet so that everyone proved that they went to this class. And it was a pretty standard sign-in sheet. It was everybody's last name, first name, your rank, and every single person's social security number right next to their name. So, like, you come in and you're like, all right, yes, me. This is me, Alexander, you know, Specialist Alexander Boston, blank, 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 blank. You know, I'm not going to tell you my fucking social. Are you crazy? And it's just like, hey, this class is on how to retain security on our personal information, and you've kind of, I don't know,
that was the first test. Everybody failed.
Yeah, like I could have just, I could have, yeah. Welcome to Gaslighting 101. Ah, yes, thank you. I lied. This is Gaslighting 102. Now, please leave Econ 101.
Oh man, no, hell no, though. Hell no. Was it like they had individual, you said, right? Like, it wasn't like a sheet that was... of course it wasn't a sheet that was being passed around.
No, it was at the front of the door, unguarded, and you had to sign it as you walk in.
Oh, no.
That's the military, baby! That's the people when you're like, ooh, it's military grade. You know it's good. The people who were in charge of that designed it. When I tell people, like, hey, I work for the federal government, that's why I'm just a little extra cautious anytime stuff like this comes around. That's why. The people who are supposed to keep my information safe put it on a sign-in sheet next to my name and rank.
Trustworthy guy looking after it.
Who was looking after it?
Gibson. The best man.
We put Gibson on it.
Sergeant Gibson at your service. Don't worry, boss. I'm not gonna let them steal you. I'm not gonna let them steal his information, boss. Robert, how many stacks of orange do you need?
You tell him, Kit Kat.
Well, I'm gonna need all of it by the end of this.
Oh. I'll keep working, boss.
Homie, do you not see how much orange concrete I used on this one alone? The smallest wall of them all?
Yeah. Smallest wall of them all. Maybe we should have done the bamboo farms first.
We are doing the bamboo farms.
No, I mean, like, before we...
Huh? You
Like-
broke
Before we drain the dome.
up. No, because I have to place redstone, and redstone will break underwater.
No, and as soon as we place...
Tell him, Kit Kat.
Now that
You
I'm
went all
thinking
out.
about it... Hold on, now that I'm thinking about it, you probably actually don't need to do that. You got a water bucket on you?
Do.
We could literally put it all out as powder and just drop water bucket down the side.
We'll knock out torches if we do that.
No sense of adventure.
Says the guy who wouldn't fuck Santa Claus.
Says the guy who wouldn't fuck Paul Bunyan. I was like our idol Bonnie Tyler, holding out for a hero. But if you want to just, you know, fuck just any fat sailor who's ready for it, fine.
I'm gonna argue this. Paul Bunyan only like sticks to the Midwesterns of America. Santa Claus will take you around the world. Well, any.
No, union rules. You know this. Union rules. No one is allowed in that sleigh but him. For insurance purposes.
I'm allowed in his sleigh too.
Mrs. Claus isn't even allowed. You, the fuck me? You think you're gonna be able to get in there?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. He doesn't love you.
Oh, he loves everybody. Why else would he give us presents?
Because he's contractually obligated? Because Jesus makes him?
Saw that episode of South Park.
I mean, don't worry. It's cool because on Santa Claus's birthday, Jesus gives him gifts. They don't talk about that, but everybody gets one.
When is Santa Claus's birthday?
That's what Kwanzaa is, if I'm not mistaken.
No, don't.
Don't challenge me on this.
Don't. Fucking imagine if we had two fucking Christmases and one of them was Santa's birthday. It's like, hey, you love Jesus, right? Well, do you love Santa?
We do this weird thing. Everybody on Santa's birthday, we have to be Santa, so we all have to give our neighbor to the left a gift. It's very complicated.
If your neighbor doesn't give you a gift, you can't purge them.
The purge. If you steal a car during the purge, do you still have to
give it back?
You have to register it.
Yeah, I would think, because the crime you're committing is just Grand Theft Auto up until that point, you know?
Yeah. I just think that's great. Just like everybody in the DMV the day after the purge. I wonder where you got this car from.
Why does nobody commit, like, insider trading?
Because they already do! The people that commit insider trading already do. I love that there's another Purge movie out right now and everybody's just like, there is?
Guys, for the first time ever, I broke down and I had the Publix breaded shrimp.
And?
Isn't way better than I was expecting. I was just craving some shrimp, you know how I get, and then like it was good.
You do often lust for shrimp.
Yeah. You know how I get.
I sometimes I crave. Well, coconut shrimp's always fucking fantastic. But what is it like, boom boom shrimp or like?
Uh,
It's basically like coconut shrimp tossed in delicious, savory spices.
sauce, yeah. I think that's exactly what it is. Boom boom shrimp. The weirdest craving that I get related to seafood shit is I often get a craving for like that faux crab stuff. You know what I mean?
Like in a lot of sushi.
Yeah, not just sushi. Like we sell it at Publix. I like to get it and then throw it into my ramen that I make.
Oh, that is a great addition to ramen.
Like it's not real crab; it's fake, but like it's just whitefish. But like it tastes pretty good. You know?
I mean, you ain't gonna normally eat whitefish, are you?
Exactly, and like it absorbs all the spices really well. You know.
I love how just a little bit of work into ramen just infinitely improves it.
Add in your own spices. If you're listening out there and you make that like ramen noodle shit, that also can be dope. Just add your own spices.
Yeah.
Start there and then work up.
Just two things to instantly improve ramen. Cook an egg in it. Just throw an egg in. Don't throw the egg in. That won't work out well. But just as it heats, when the soup is cooking, just have an egg in the whole time. It'll be perfect by the time you're done. And then just add a little bit of your own something when it's done. Like, I do a little bit of... I do oyster sauce, a little bit of mirin, maybe some Asian wine, depending on what I got going on, or the rice vinegar, depending on what sort of stuff's in it. Chili powder, exactly.
Oh, chili oil, homie.
Oh, chili oil, yeah.
Even better. Get that straight from the extracts.
I'm gonna be honest, I literally just use whatever Preston uses. He sent me a recipe.
Curry and cayenne. I didn't send you a recipe, man. I made it in front of you.
You also sent me a recipe when I asked you what the spices were.
I did. I'm passionate about my soup, dude.
Ooh, Oscar and Efrain have both liked the stream. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for that. This dome is certainly getting there.
Oh no.
Oh no. What happened?
I might have just used 9 stacks of observers on one wall.
So we need more redstone.
We're probably gonna need more redstone.
Oh gosh.
Not too much, right?
We still gotta get all the netherite, dude.
We still got 2 walls to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got just under 18 more stacks, so we might have enough.
Probably should have done some of that instead of making my own shit.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Preston, look at the wall. Just turn around and look at that.
It's all observers.
Now we test to see if it works.
I've been doing that since before I watched Aspen Building.
Yeah, I'd like a break from mining fucking concrete.
You want to place concrete instead?
That's what I'm doing. I'm placing concrete and mining it. I'm already doing it.
Did I break? Yep. Ow. Alright, so it works. I know we just gotta cover it in. I'm gonna have to go get more sea lanterns too.
I killed all 3 guardians in that temple over there. Well, sorry, let me rephrase. I killed 2 guardians and I couldn't find the third, but I didn't get the debuff.
Which probably just means you weren't close enough to it.
So, cool. It's pretty void now. There might still be some small guardians there, but that's an easy source for sea lanterns now.
I'm gonna need a lot of orange glass, sea lanterns, and some chains
I'm gonna need about 350.
before I make the next area.
How do you make orange dye again? It's red and
Red and yellow.
oh, we have shit ton. Yeah, we've solved this orange dye situation. I remember sunflowers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way, I'm planning on doing this in piecemeals. I can't just keep building all these sides at once.
No, please, like, at some point, take a break to, like, build something else so you don't get burned out on this thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I built this one side and took a break. But this side's just a little bit bigger, so I'm thinking about just stopping here. How many stacks of orange concrete do you have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright.
So I'm not.
Sorry, I'm out of food.
I'm not drinking it right now, but when I was at Publix last time going shopping, I saw a beer in the craft beer section called Tupac Shaporter, and it had a picture of Tupac on it, and I'm like, all right, well, I gotta buy that.
Is it good?
I haven't had it yet.
Oh my god.
Why isn't the sugarcane farm running?
It's probably broken. Place a block in front of the fire.
It's probably broken. Duh.
Also,
Oh shit.
do you gotta rebuild the flying machine?
No, our sugarcane farm's full.
Wow.
It's not the biggest storage system, but
What do we do now?
I'm gonna let it run this last time. It'll pick up everything, fill up some of the hoppers underneath, and I'm gonna just take out the red block, the redstone block.
Okay. It's gonna be dull with Tanjiro's room's gonna feel empty without it going now, you know?
Well, oh shit, I mean the only other option is expand the storage system.
That'd be.
It's not hard. I could do it.
But you'd have to dig down, and we'd have to make like a little step to it, you know?
No,
All of the
just expand it
chests.
outwards.
It sounds like this is the other project you wanted Rob to work on.
Oh, true.
The situation has presented itself already.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I mean it kind of worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, before I do that, check out the farms I made. I'm proud of the design. And I have a question about one of the.
I don't see any over here.
Hold up, Alex, you cool if I timeset day?
I would love that.
Alright.
Ah, the sun in my eyes.
come back behind the. I made them over by the other conduit because I wanted to populate this area.
God, that would
Alright, I'm
be,
gonna pick up some iron while I'm over here, and then I'll head over there.
that would be so terrifying in real life. Oh, I'm gonna do a little working at night, honey. Kaboom! Oh! Ooh, simplicities. I appreciate the bits. Thank you, sir. I will indeed. I will have a great show.
You know, I really don't need
If you
64
paid
more
for it.
hoppers.
Thank you, sir. I'll take 64 hoppers.
I mean, we got an entire iron farm over here, homie.
Well, I'm just saying, if you don't want to have them, I'll take
I literally picked up enough materials to make them. I haven't made them yet. Alright, so what are you questioning the mechanics on?
So first and foremost, these are the farms I made. This is all carrots. I'm really proud of this one because it all works. And then, so for the wheat, I try to do it 4x4, but there's some like there's parts here that I couldn't get any seeds in.
If you come in here,
Yeah.
you can see the problem, and I'll show you.
Oh no! I
You
found...
see the light, just like you see how dark it's getting in this area.
Oh, is it because of light?
Yeah, you need to lower some of these. If you lower these 4, you should be good.
Oh, that shadow is awesome.
Oh yeah. But no, this is carrots, so we get carrots and wheat.
Nice.
Do you like the structures? Well, the wheat farm is pretty generic, but I really like.
I was gonna say that kind of looks very similar to your Nether Wart farm.
Yeah.
What sort of farm did you make?
Wheat and
Homie, where did you get all this glowstone at?
How'd you make it? Is it like kind of like a more my sort of thing, more your sort of thing, more his sort of like what Rob normally has going on with his farms?
It's sort
Oh,
of,
these are all manual farms. It looks like.
Oh,
they're all
nice.
It's my thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
Well, I didn't
missing
know
a
if you
carrot.
found an AFK version of it.
It can stay. I do have 3 carrots left.
You have 5 carrots right here.
That's where it is. I just need the 1.
So how's everybody's night going? Not just you all in the stream, but you know, Rob and Preston as well.
Honestly, I've been better. I've just been feeling like shit all day, so.
I've had one of those days too, where it just seems like I always call it like failure to launch. Like it didn't. The day like you never sort of shook off the grog from the morning, and it just kind of stuck with you. Like I was at work, I felt like I was all thumbs.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was a slow night, so perfect day for it.
I had a few moments like that, like more moments like that this last month. Than normal, you know.
Well, I know for us down here, it is certainly our busy season.
Back to school. So you're working on expanding the.
Sugarcane farm.
I'm gonna kill this Enderman that's been in the fucking Netherwork farm.
I'm surprised you haven't already. You usually choose violence pretty quickly.
I'm gonna aggro it. It's not registered surrounded by water.
Hey
It's
man,
like, yeah, I know.
I am in my most
I'm dead.
uncomfortable. Please.
Oh no, it is mad at me, but like it's not leaving.
It won't
glass.
teleport to you because you're surrounded by water.
Hey man, don't make me come over there, man. Don't make me come over there, man. Then do it. Oh, you're lucky.
It turns out it was just a gravel block he was holding on to. It's
All of that for a gravel block.
yeah. So I don't even have to replace the soul sand in Netherwork.
Hey, but that's free flint, baby. Now you're going places. You're halfway to an arrow, motherfucker. And we all know those are pretty rare.
Well, we need gravel for concrete.
Oh.
We also have a skeleton farm at the hub, so if you
Oh, yeah.
ever craft arrows, there's an issue.
Oh yeah, I know. I was very doing that tongue in cheek.
Oh, I was trying to remind Preston because
Oh.
I thought he was taking that serious.
Oh, I think he was just placating me there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Robert, the sugar canes are getting stuck at the top.
I know. That's why I forgot to turn this off.
I love the silhouette of this thing. The game's like, we're trying hard to make sense of this, but it doesn't really look like it's just a bunch of blocks.
I'm just not having the realization.
How much sugarcane we're gonna have at it by the time I'm done?
And just, yeah. There's gotta be a faster way to get leather.
Oh, you guys trying to make books, huh?
It'd probably be faster if we did a manual cow farm than that.
I wanna do bookshelves, because we need the enchanting area up.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's done.
Why did... Oh, God, that always bugs me. All the other kelp is growing, but you want to be different and not grow. Why?
Random tick speed.
I hate it. Everything must be aligned. Where's my dolphin?
Dolphins don't stay if you had them in the. Did you have them in the dome?
Yeah.
They won't stay.
They'll despawn.
They're like the one thing.
Even if they're named?
Yep.
Yeah. They're like the one thing.
You can't tame dolphins no matter what you do.
Oh, it's like wandering traders.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards.
Well, they buff you. So, like, I think that's.
Do they?
Logic. Yeah, they buff you with swim speed.
Who gives a shit about swim speed?
Logic.
I mean, that would be great here.
Yeah, it fucking would, wouldn't it? But we're in an Arctic, so like.
Could you imagine though if we captured some dolphins, brought them here, and just kept them periodically around in certain domes?
Like a kind of Poseidon dolphin chariot sort of thing?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently Thomas cares deeply about swim speed.
2,
My
3,
apologies.
5.
First. Yeah, Rob, we have some yellow fucking axolotls around here, and they are beautiful.
Yeah. Don't we have? I think we have one in a bucket somewhere now.
Do you have a? Don't you have a fuck ton at the hidden leaf?
I have 4. I have nowhere to put them.
You had a good idea earlier when you said expanding the chest room, like one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that,
not gonna
but
let you
I
make
mean we haven't
laundry.
needed to. I mean, I personally like the white axolotls over here.
I'm not gonna let you make me angry,
Just-
Thomas.
Where'd you go?
From dome. What's up?
Come over towards the storage dome. Have you seen this color? I love these like white, blue, and pink ones.
Um.
There's just 4 of them swimming over here.
Now, water physics, I do have to say, is one of the most important things in a video game.
Now I can see it. Oh yeah. Look at them. Yeah, they got like the light blue and the pink going on.
Thomas, you're really looking to have Krun killed.
Jeez.
Hey, he specifically requested. He was like, I expect Preston has planned a way to kill Krun this session.
Robert, we have a slime floating at the top of this water. Thomas, I have a way to kill all of you, but like, yeah, it's that
Drop a psychic nuke.
Too
This shit-
pedestrian for you?
too pedestrian. This shit I have fun. It's fun. And if you get into combat, you get into combat. That's how it always is. You know how-
You know I don't.
I still haven't picked up food.
Oh, get some chicken, bud.
I'm trying, but now I can't swim. I have to just like do this slow walk animation. That actually helped, thanks.
Well, we got a good bit of chicken.
I forgot the chicken was on the left side. I went towards the cows.
Yeah, look how much chicken we got.
We gotta get villagers going, homie. We have so many feathers.
Tell me how you want me to set up the domes, and while you work on the walls, I can get those going.
You can always sell them at my village.
Well,
So
the
we wanted each of them to have their own little dome. We could just one two.
but the villager breeder has to be a 2-floor building. That's the only way I can think of to separate them without an issue.
Village breeder.
Just the villager has to have at least 2 floors, and the top floor has to be a like a carrot.
Isn't this the village breeder up here?
No, that was just a holding area.
Oh.
Why would you modify Korvac? He's perfect.
I need signs. All right. Homie, you ready to see how far I'm gonna expand this sugarcane farm storage?
Yeah, actually, I'm swimming over right now. It's pretty useful.
I do hope that if Krun dies, Rixel does make you Alphonse. That would be pretty funny. Because we're apparently just doing Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I'm gonna kill your mom, and then Rick's gonna try to bring her back using alchemy. Alchemy. And you and Rick.
You have to let that work.
I'll absolutely let Krun be Alphonse. Are you kidding me? You can take on. He'll literally just be replaced with what is it?
Warforged.
With the Warforged.
Just transfer all racial benefits from half-orc to Warforged.
It's so easy. They put it in the game already.
Yeah, that's literally a spell in the game now, which is why I gave it to Tamlin. Like, yeah, just people can change at any point at this point.
Yeah.
You just lose all your racial benefits, which is always a bummer when that happens, because so many people heavily base their build off of their race.
Yeah. Like if Basco wasn't a druid, like a wood elf.
It was like
shit.
it was like when Sam in Critical Role changed his he was a goblin rogue to a halfling rogue. It was just like, oh man, I am not nearly as good of a rogue as I was, or a damage dealer. God damn, is Fury of the Small a fucking powerful benefit. I gotta make me a goblin rogue. I didn't realize how badass they were.
Oh yeah, fucking Feek was one of the most fun characters for combat I've played in a while. Fury the Small, plus if you get a crit with fucking during a sneak attack, dude.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, dude, I almost killed Josh that round. That was really smart, being like, alright, so, you don't know which one's which. It's like, oh. Well, I had a big turn save, though. You wouldn't, hold back during this moment.
But you just gotta make sure you don't kill your friend. Well, acquaintance. Yeah, Thomas is wanting to do a Warforged barbarian that... I don't know why barbarian. But also with enough druids so that they could dispense good berries. Like, it's part of their, they have a dispenser slot for it. Like, please consume good berry. I am providing healing.
Man, I'm out of wood.
Krun that?
Huh?
Do you want to change Krun's character to that? I don't think you do.
I think he's got a good thing going on with Krun. I mean, I've shifted my plans for Tyron a lot, but I don't know how much I would have to shift them if you turn. I mean, if you turn that, if you did that, I would have to turn into some sort of monster as well, I think. And then Rixel would make himself whatever your guy is making.
The Rebus.
Yeah.
I love the Rebus.
Reba McIntyre.
Reba.
But, you know, we just don't know yet. Who knows? Anything can happen between here and there. What?
You know what's covered?
What?
At one point.
What would you say?
A Rebus McIntyre.
Still gonna run out of room at one point.
What happened?
If we ever need more sugarcane than this, there's an issue. Go count how many double chests there are here.
Robert put down legitimately like 30 double chests for this fucking farm.
That's how you do it.
Shit, man. The melon farm could do this too. Let me check on that.
Oh, god damn it. Josh is looking up how to build a Philosopher's Stone. I mean, it's pretty much just, you know...
Is that real? Is he actually? He's not actually doing that.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, it's a real, like...
If a Rebus is on the... If the Rebus is on the counter, absolutely. If, like, all the fucking...
Do it.
If we're getting nuts, let's fucking get nuts, you know?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about.
My whole thing was, if everyone ended up going their own separate way, which, you know, is a good chance. Also, the fact that Tyrant's probably going to outlive everybody, because Trun's not only older than Tyron, but is going to die sooner than him, and Rixel's a lizard person. My whole thing was I was just going to exile myself to the abyssal plane until I morphed into something else.
I didn't. I don't.
What?
I don't really think that of Tyrant to just dip. Well, to achieve a greater form, that would make sense.
Yeah, because when you're in the ethereal plane, your movement speed is your intelligence times 3. So basically, he'd be one of the fastest things around, and it'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna outflank everything and kill things that disturb me and level up and stay here in my vacuum, self-reflecting, increasing my intellect and power until I become something more than I am now. And then I'll return. Once I have, you know, immortality. If that was that's like if, you know, everybody else is gonna be a monster or do a thing, or it's like, well, I've got nothing else going on. But that's not current active plan. It's not where I see Tyron end up.
Yeah, and that's not necessarily what's gonna occur either, you know?
What I do think?
Yeah, like...
Eaten by Rixel is always a good way to go out.
That's a pretty good guess. That's
Pretty standard, eaten by co-adventurer. Always a good way to go out.
Robert, look how many mobs I got to spawn in here, dude. So cool. It's gonna fuck up our creeper farm.
Did you guys build another creeper farm?
No, that's one of the projects on the list, though.
Ah.
The Nezuko box has proven more challenging.
So 1, 2, 3, 3 per hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that was the plan, bud.
27, 28 double chests.
Once all these fill, this will shoot to the next hopper set that will fill 3 more, and then once those are filled, it'll fill 3 more. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, that's how it should work.
Okay. So this is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's already on over here. Good.
You can't the ones with the glass or the ice on it. You unfortunately can't open. But if we just pull from the ones below it, they'll auto drain because of how I have it.
Anybody mind taking a quick rest?
Yeah, I'm swimming over there now. Oh, by the way, Preston, after this, go into a spectator and see the mine.
I was in it earlier. I'll scope it out in spectator though.
It goes out of render distance. At least when you're down there.
God damn.
Holy shit, Robert.
Did he do a bad thing?
He went as far as he could, every direction he could.
Making double chests for your sugarcane farm?
No, that was me mining for redstone.
You need
And I still don't... Yeah, I got some diamond.
Oh,
Oh my
your
God.
quarry?
No, this is just the mine shaft that I made for early tree farm. Oh, I have 18 diamond blocks now.
Oh yeah.
We're on our way to the diamond beacon, legitimately.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to help out with that. Okay, that's as far as it goes. Yeah, I wouldn't. We'd have to make a new cave, or like start going back. You know?
Or go beyond the tree farm.
We gotta go beyond the tree farm.
Through the trees to get to it, you know, and that's gonna be annoying. There's like 4 geodes I see here in Spectator. We picked a fantastic biome. Dude.
I mean, you're always complaining about our biome because of how many drowns spawn here.
You know what I love about this build? The higher I go, the shorter it gets.
That's what's great about Dome. Doug Dim Dome.
Simple Rick.
Do you want to go netherite mining?
I was gonna jump off here soon because it's 1, and I didn't want to get into something huge like that.
It's not huge, it's just going into hell and setting off explosives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As long as you stay far enough away, I mean...
I have the whole day off tomorrow though if you want to start early.
Oh, yeah, if I'm up.
I'll text you.
Ooh. Tomorrow is Monday, is it not?
Oh, did you put all that orange concrete back?
You mean the tang?
The Tang, yeah. The Tang. Well, what is it when it's hard? Is it just
Tancrete.
as Oh, money! I'd give you bits for that.
Tomorrow is Monday, so yeah, Josh should be off. We might get the whole gang on. That could be
Is there a
fun.
server-wide project we need to do?
I have the materials for that sword.
What sword?
The sword.
The obsidian,
Well,
the nether
I have
portal?
the obsidian we need, like the shit to make the hilts and stuff like that. We would have to decide on. Robert, you wanted to make a council room, right? For like,
A meeting room, yeah.
a meeting room in case we need like, like
Yeah, I was thinking about one of those as well.
a meeting room.
Oh,
for-
that's because we said we were going to declare on the starter area.
Uh,
You did it? You did it?
no.
You're gonna do what in the starter area?
Robert,
We were going to declare war.
Robert is trying to convince me to declare war on you guys.
I literally created this area as the neutral ground for you two. Like I was just like, hey, let's. I was like, I'm gonna go all in with the starter area, and my logic was like, because you know, Rob and Preston inevitably gonna go to war, and they're gonna need neutral ground after that happens. And to think after all of that, you guys wanna fuck us?
You thought you were building Switzerland, but you were building London, dude.
Yeah, clearly.
Nah. I want to say no, that's not possible, but Robert's a madman.
It's
Preston, you
Robert.
literally asked me how to build, to teach you how to build a TNT cannon if they said yes to it.
Oh man,
So
the
don't
moment.
act like you weren't all for this.
I said if they said yes to it. Not like I wasn't going to declare. If you guys were down for it, but like that's cool. Learning how to build a TNT cannon sounds fun.
I just
But it's not
want to
something-
just like I stay up way later than you. If I wake up to damage, you're gonna wake up to bombers flying over wherever you spawned last were at. So as soon as you come in, just wherever you're at is just gonna be eradicated.
Well, we also said we would never do it while you guys are offline.
Yeah, that's not, like
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I come online to shit like on fire, it's like, oh, it's done.
war without rules is chaos. What do you want?
Which is why I wanted the neutral ground for you two. Yeah. Who do I have? I have Josh, who's on twice a week. The guy that's never on with you, and Chrissy. What a war that would be.
Also, how to send bombers over our underwater base?
Homie, your base is in air
Yeah,
and made out of glass.
It's straight up in the air and has a fucking obsidian box, and that will take me days because of how big it is.
Good thing, like, I've kind of given up on the Leaf Village, so you can destroy it if you want.
I don't
I put all
want to
my
destroy,
efforts
I
here.
want to build.
Yeah, we don't. You don't get it. We're not.
Oh no,
Why
but
not?
when it comes time, who doesn't want a little bit of destroying? I literally made
yeah.
TNT to clear out a mountain thinking that would be easier than just breaking up the blocks. Boy, was that disappointing.
I mean, worst case, we can also set
Yeah.
up mini bases for, like, an actual, like, war area. So we're not actually going after each other's main bases.
Because I ain't gonna lie, if you guys break my aquarium, I'm probably quitting.
The one you built in, creative?
I don't that I built in creative. It's still fucking important to me. It took me time to do.
Sand. I need more sand because I need more glass.
I can bring you a shulker box full of glass if you want.
No, I'm almost done. This
You
should
need
be
that
my
glass.
last sand trip, and I'm almost full. Yep, if Krun dies, he's gonna be taxidermied right next to the Yetis. This was my friend, Krun.
You guys never taxidermied Small Yeti number 2, huh? Just love.
No, we got all of them. There's the one that was the pelt, and the other ones, I only,
Small
auction...
Yeti number 2.
Huh?
What did you do with Small Yeti number 2? I should know this. But I don't.
Yeah, they all were taxidermied, weren't they?
I don't recall. I thought you only grabbed the monster Yetis, like the mutated ones. But
I mean,
I'm wanting to let Small Yeti number 2 live on.
oh no, they didn't live.
No, I know, but like,
Are we talking? Because we got back to the base, and whatever the big one was the one that was sold off. No, the big one is the skin on the wall. The small one, the spellcaster, was the taxidermy that we sold. And then the other two were just also taxidermied, and but we didn't sell those, we kept those. And they're kind of, it's like a nice little set piece, the whole collection. You got, 2 small Yetis and then big boy Yeti skin around it. At least I think that's where they went. Pretty darn sure. You can never be too sure, though.
There's one thing I'm sure about it, is that there's no cure for chlamydia.
Yeah. There is though, bud.
What?
Go to a clinic, please.
Don't. Now you're spewing nonsense.
I do spew nonsense pretty regularly. I do often lie. You caught me there.
Ah, I missed you, Appa.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you were quoting Avatar, and I'm like, no. There actually was an Appa.
There's a sky bison.
Sure he is, buddy.
I mean, it's pretty dang close.
It's as close as we can get.
Does he fly?
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah.
Define the sense that he's flying, bud.
So
He's in a minecart that's flying around the Air Nation.
How'd you get a minecart to fly?
It's on
A completely unsupported ring.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
He's just circle.
I dig that.
Yeah, it's like that's it in spirit, you know?
That's it in spirit.
Yeah.
We should have used light blue concrete as the base, so it actually looks like the sky.
Yeah. That would have been an idea, but I'm not doing that.
What has been done has been done.
Yeah. I just need one more corner, and then the base is done. It's gonna
You
be
have
split.
put things in motion that now cannot be stopped. We are getting there. Hit a pretty large lull because had to go get some sand because I completely ran out of glass, but we should be all right now. I love my underwater boat so very much.
Robert, are we putting a Tanjiro's room in the hub?
I don't know what we would put it as, to be honest.
Make it the chemicals room.
The what room?
But when we're gonna turn the old hidden stone village into that?
Yeah. What's Josh's time frame again?
He's off Mondays and Tuesdays, but his sleep schedule's so erratic. I never know when he's actually on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like 3 to 6. Sometimes it's the same time you are on. We'll play it by ear.
Well, I got the whole day off, so. And I haven't got much planned. I got to do some shit, but I haven't got much planned, We have to finally do the Air Temple and Twilight Princess.
You gonna do what in Twilight Princess?
Beat the Air Temple.
Ooh.
Wind Temple, I guess it technically is.
You can, but it costs.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not the Zelda guy.
I wasn't either. But like, I'm playing through the old games. Breath of the Wild got me feeling good about it in the old game. Twilight Princess is the first Zelda game besides Breath of the Wild that I played, and it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
Yeah. I wouldn't play it alone, like, with company. You know?
Wait, you would play it with company or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't, like, I play it because Rachel is there, and like she'll do the heavy lifting on the puzzles that I get upset at.
Ooh, let me go ahead.
Puzzle and the ice stone.
Run
Almost
that.
lost my shit.
What made you almost lose your shit on it?
It was just so you ever play those Pokemon games and they have those ice puzzles where you move the blocks around, and like it's fun because it's 2D and shit like that. When you add third dimension and you add like you solve it once, but then they add 2 more blocks and you have to solve a whole new thing, but like you can't like reset it by entering and leaving the room. It took a while. And I just,
Yeah, the one saving grace for like the Pokemon ones is you could always reset it.
well, that it's 2D, like it's stopped out, like viewpoint of it, you can be a lot more analytical with it.
Hello,
because the data's
everybody.
right there.
Thank you, Small
Yeah.
Streamers Connect, for coming in with 15. Hello.
Storage.
Welcome to the party.
Anyway, boys, I'm gonna be jumping off for the night. Thank you for jumping on, Robert.
Yes.
No problem, bud. I'm gonna finish this and be off myself.
So the next thing I'm gonna do is get the villager, the breeding villager area.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that'll be the next thing. Alright.
Yeah.
Have a good one, bud. You close to your bed, Rob?
Not yet, but I'm on my way there.
I mean, you can just skip time for it if that's easier for you.
Oh,
Got it. I didn't know which one you were more leaning towards.
honestly, just because I'm almost done with this wall, just skipping time.
I understand. I am so close. The dome is almost done. I decided that I needed to finish the dome before I finished adding the water levels to it. Because I was kind of like, hey man, you're just eyeballing this. If you end up fucking this up as you're filling it with water, you're going to be fucked when it comes to fixing it. Because then you got flowing water to deal with. So I was like, yeah, let's only, let's leave the water where it's at and then just do the glass from this point forward. But certainly getting there. Compared to my dome, how big are your guys' domes that you're making?
I think the largest we've made over here has a radius of 42 as far as a dome goes. But we made a 3550 like hangar.
That's fucking huge.
That's the one our sugarcane farms in, so it kind of had to be.
that we're basically doing the exact same project, but in reverse? You're building a dome in water to put
And you're
people
trying to
in,
build one on land and fill.
and then put fish in it. Just like, yep.
Yeah, we're building an entire underwater village, and you're trying to build an above water aquarium, so it's literally the exact opposite. Alright, so that's done.
Uh-oh. Thomas, are you telling me that you're planning on killing your in-game character D&D father? Is that what I'm hearing? Say it ain't so.
I want to know why.
Well, because they both have the same name, and they decided that there can be only one.
I'm sorry, isn't there an entire... Are we talking about Preston's campaign?
No, my campaign.
Oh, I was about to say, wasn't there an entire village with the same name?
Oh, no. That one, there can be, there's thousands of, Kruns. That's right, they're called Kruns. They're all named Krun. Oh, that's so stupid.
That's why I had to double check what you guys were talking about.
Nah, his character's name is Mac Fleetfoot. But there can be only one Rixel. That's for sure. I mean, originally Tyron didn't care about his name. It was made up. But then then Preston made my name real. I was like, whoops.
Alright, so when we built that entire other wall, not one of these has grown enough that it triggered. So this is going to be interesting if these are too far away from each other that we can't AFK and trigger them all.
Well, hold on. If you're in one, the other one isn't, which would mean that hypothetically maybe the middle point everything would be.
The middle point is a item elevator, so we can't actually be there.
Well, maybe you can find a nice, sweet spot where you could.
Yeah.
Or it's not
that's what
gonna
I'm trying to
work.
do right now. Problem is bamboo grows so slowly.
Must complete the dome. Tourism benefits alone are staggering. Look, there is a lovely herd of horses just on the other side of that village, and it's just like, God, I would love to have them, but at the same time, we are well past horses at this point.
You're not wrong.
I was thinking about that the other day, like, at what point are these, like, mobs gonna get so crazy that people who are just completely new and not completely given a kit by us. Just like, that probably wouldn't be even fun for them at that point. Because, you know, these monsters are getting very prevalent.
That'd be what I'm dealing with right now, which is an ocean temple. There's just so many of them to deal with.
Yeah, it's like, it's not even a problem. It's just like, alright, I get it.
Well, by the time I clear out an area, they're respawning, it seems like.
Yep. That was my problem over there. Well, probably not over there specifically, but that was my experience with them. So you're not winning those raffles, bud. Kit Kat was the one who had all the luck tonight. Oh, weird. Slowly but surely. Oh yeah, there comes... Well, there goes that sun. That's a good sunset. Yeah. That's why we're doing this. Full-sized? Are we talking about a full-size Dr. Eggman mech? This is important, because if that's what Target's selling, I'm breaking into one with you. Oh. Well, then who... Yeah. You got me excited. I don't know why Target would have weapons-grade technology like that, but... You never know. The Superstore is a competitive market. Anything to get an edge. So I didn't realize boats will spawn randomly in the ocean?
The, sunken ships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea that that was like an actual thing that occurred. I was out picking up coral reef the other night, and it was just like, oh, alright. So this is a thing.
Yeah, that's where you you'll find like a buried treasure map in there, and the buried treasure has the heart of the sea that we used for the conduit.
Yeah, I was very excited to get that. I found a different treasure chest that had a buried treasure map in it, and I was very excited. And then, oh, I was just about to get to my bed. Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
But when I got to where the treasure chest was, lo and behold, guess what, Rob? It wasn't there, because you found it.
Are you sure it was me? Because me and Preston also did one together, and he found one.
I don't know. I mean, it might have been you. Sorry, there's a creeper right outside. No, you're not able to get in this bed, villager. This is my bed. I really don't want to go out there because he's just going to immediately blow up. No. There he goes. I can sleep in this bed. I want more. I want Lego sets too. I want good Lego sets, but All the fucking good Lego sets, they're like, oh yeah, this is $1 billion for some reason. Like,
Yeah, Legos aren't kids' toys anymore.
yeah, I hate it. Like, I also don't understand their pricing, too. Like, the International Space Station one that I have was, like, their cheapest one. And I'm like, this is way more intricate and has way more, like, parts than some of these other ones that... I mean, I guess it's probably licensing that they're actually paying for.
Yeah, like, I know they'd probably have to pay a fee to use, like, Star Wars and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's why that Millennium Falcon one is so ungodly expensive. Ooh, Mountain Studios, appreciate the follow. Happy to have you. Welcome to the party. How you doing tonight? Or morning, depending on where you're at.
Fill up this side with water. It should be good to log off for the night. That'll be another complete wall done.
Nice. I'm excited to see you guys' underwater village once it's all done.
Yeah, I mean, it's starting to come along really nice, so... Right now it's a case of just figuring out where we want to put everything. It's just we're trying to combine the ideas of both of our other villages.
So wait a minute, you built the domes before you decided what to put in the domes?
Oh no, that's the problem, is we built a really big dome at the beginning, took up a lot of space for originally it was just going to be a melon farm.
Oh.
That 42 radius dome was supposed to be just for a 9x9 melon farm.
Why?
That one Preston laid out and I got on to help him put it together.
I mean, I like the idea of, like, all of the different villages having, you know, important things. That way it's just like, oh yeah, my camp is all the camps, you know, but... Oh, I love the idea of building something so massive for something just so tiny inside of it.
Well, we ended up putting a pumpkin farm in there as well, and a couple chicken farms and a cow farm.
I mean, Executioner was absolutely right in that one. You could always use a pumpkin farm. Who doesn't
I mean,
like
it's easy emerald, so I don't see why people just don't.
And easy golems. And who doesn't want a bunch of iron golems running around everywhere?
Honestly, me. I generally kill all the ones that randomly spawn at the Leaf Village.
For their iron.
Not even for their iron, just because that's a lot of my night XP to keep my durability up, so I don't have to go to an XP farm.
You monster.
Once you reach a certain armor level, it's not like mobs do enough damage to be a threat.
Well, I'm guessing you're probably not wearing your elytra right now.
Actually, most of the time I'm in my elytra. I rarely wear my chest piece. It's just my sword's a 2-hit kill, so...
Yeah.
I would have to get, like, seriously swarmed, and even then with Sweeping Edge, the odds are they can't do enough damage to me.
Yeah. I love my good old Sliceatron. Same way. That thing's a monster.
Between that and the fact that I always have rockets on my hotbar, if they do get close to killing me, I can fly away. So it's not like I'm ever really in danger.
Except from Preston.
Even then, I mean, me and him will go at it, and we basically regen our health. We have the same gear.
I mean, it's one of those things that slowly everyone will have the same thing, you know? Like, everyone
Yeah, that's
will
why
have
you gotta
the
get
perfect
creative.
set. Yeah. There's different things you can only get from creative mode?
No, you get creative in how you're trying to kill them.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry.
You set up traps, stuff like that.
I know there are some items you could only get from creative. I didn't know if there was, like, some sort of, like, enchantments.
There's some that are just a lot easier to get in creative. Like
Cool.
soul speed, for example, which I have on my boots. You can only get through piglin trading.
Soul speed.
Yeah, it allows you to run on soul sand and get a speed boost instead of slowing down.
I'm guessing that counteracts the water one.
Mm-mm.
It's its own thing?
Yeah.
God damn. Well, I guess I gotta do more piglin trading. What, do they give it as a book or something?
Yeah, that's how I got it.
Nice.
You can also find it in bastions.
Who's got time for that?
I mean, I make a point because I really want Pig Step.
What's pig step?
In my opinion, the greatest music disc they ever made.
Oh. I thought it was like soul step.
No, it's a music disc for jukebox.
I mean, the thing is, anytime I find a bastion or fortress or stuff like that, I'm like, what's the point? One of them's already cleared it out.
I've only done one bastion.
Really?
Yeah, the one me and Preston did together. We found a magma cube spawner. It's right there by the hub area, so
Yeah, that's the one that the base just like leads right to, right?
yeah. If you follow that like original trail of torches, you'll see it on the left side thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's the same remnant, but I saw blue fire and I built over to it. It's right there next to the hub.
Then that actually might be different.
Really? Can there be that many
Mine-
bastions so close to each other?
Oh, I think so. They can spawn in the nether waste biome randomly.
Damn. Thomas, the amount of money you have and the fact that it's only like day 1 of the month is ridiculous. He's like, I'm not getting gypped out of this gift card again.
Alright, bud. I think that's gonna do it for me.
Oh,
I got the water columns in this corners done.
I am not going to be too far behind you. Building constant steps is mind-numbing.
Do you have a stone cutter? If you're using stone?
I'm using glass. I'm making glass.
Have fun.
Yup.
Alright, bud.
I'll
Have a
see
good
you,
day.
bud. Catch you next time. Yeah, that's right. That should be going at full speed. Well. Damn. This is close. Bye. Lord, forgive me for what I'm going to do. Time, set, Oh, that's right. Could I just go over there and sleep? Yes. Is it that ever that easy? No. God damn, dude. Rolling in that money. Curses. We're getting damn near done on this bad boy. Like the fact that I just started up on this layer and I'm already halfway around is pretty good. So, I know I discussed earlier that I was worried about it, you know, looking like shit because it might not meet up exactly where it needs to. I'm digging it. I think we are doing just fine. This is gonna, I think, flatten out nicely. And if it looks a little too flat, I can always raise part in the middle a little higher. And that'll give it more of that illusion of still curving. God damn it. Ah, so close. These bad boys should be pretty damn near done. Oh, I had more anyways. I'm stupid. Up. Up and at them. Up and at them. Up and at them. Up and at them. Yes. I think I'm finishing this dome. Not finish filling it with water, but finishing the dome. I mean, just for the fact that once it flattens out, it is easy peasy, squeezy, lemon peasy. That's what they say, right? I'm liking the nice little step effect that comes from this. I like that it's not exactly even. Because if it were even, it would look like a pyramid. It's like that weird thing where, like, you can't design a perfect cube because the human brain wouldn't perceive it as perfect because it can't view things like that. One angle would appear slightly off always. So, you know, if you were to design something to look perfect, it has to be slightly altered. About looking good, not being good. almost connected. And then once they're all connected like that, it's all I gotta do is, once again, there's a goddamn skeleton in the fucking ship. I love that so much that keeps happening. Yeah, once the glass is done, all I gotta do is hop inside and fill it with agua. Ahoy, mateys! Pray hither, you have glass? Am I seriously low on sand again? Alright, this has to be enough. But you know what? It's ad time. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Oh, yeah. Host me is on cooldown because I'm still being hosted by Small Streamers Connect. Dadoy. Come on, climb up the thing. I don't know what SMP stands for, if it helps. I'm not the biggest, bit of a newbie when it comes to Minecraft. But it is a realm owned or rented, whatever, by a friend of mine. And there's a bunch of us on here. Survival mode. Yep, yes. There are multiple people on this server. Currently, I'm the only one, but yes. How are you tonight, quality stream? Thank you for saying this is a quality stream. I appreciate it. I mean, it has to be. That's the only way I imagine to summon your presence. Oh, crap. Why do you ask, by the way? Are you more of a fan of the single-player thing? Oh, nope. So close. So close. All right. Yoink. Oh shit. Probably should have closed that door. Probably should have closed that, and we're good. I had a real bad experience of trying to go to bed one night and just watching a creeper run in at me. That was hilarious. Deserved what was coming to me that night. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to go get more glass. That is crazy. I know, Marnie. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh well. I will have to run around and make corrections. I always do, because you can't just put floating blocks. So, a good chunk of everything I do is just waste. There we go. Oh. Soon the dome. Soon the dome shall be completed. I could call it the Doom Dome. I mean, it's a little bit more nicer for that. It's not more nicer. It's too nice for that. Before I get to that next layer, after I go down here and collect all this, I have to do an inventory of how much sand slash glass we have. But once we get to the point where we're at, it's all even. Oh, fuck. Is that the next layer? I think after we raise it up one, I think it's just got one more after that, and then it's done. There it is. I was like, what is off here? Got it. Kerplunk. And then I'm going to steal all of these goodies. Thank goodness for Silk Touch. Also, thank goodness for my helmet, because man, oh man. Does Respiration 3 help out nicely. Look at all of the glass waste we got. And there goes the creepy water sounds again. I probably didn't need to hit that. Oh, well. Alright, so... that'll be a full stack. That'll be a full stack. That's not great. So 20 panes of glass after this. Let me do these layers, and then I'll use that to determine how much I need to go out and collect. But, I mean, I think we all know this isn't going to be enough. Yeah, so after this layer, it all connects to that layer. That'll be good. At least when it's that, when we're on that final layer where I got to do that and connect everything, god damn it, I'm being loosey-goosey. There's not going to be any waste. It's going to all connect together very nicely. Ooh. I'm going to say that's Tunder? Tunder, I think that's the name of it. Kamikaze. Appreciate that like on Facebook. I appreciate that very much. Hope your night's going well. Alright, well, good news is it looks like we're going to go completely around this time. And, you know, I'm going to have that glass waste that I pick up again. So they're going to have a little bit more. We might be closer than I thought. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to need to go steal some more glass. But, I mean sand. But not as much as I thought I was going to need. At least I don't think so. Hell yeah. Bow. Gonna make sure I get this at least done today. I want the glass dome done by today. Yeah, spectacular. See, another thing I like is because that we did all these, like I did, sometimes it was 2, sometimes it was 1. As it connected, that changed and shifted ever so slightly, and now it's got that sick-ass pattern. Not constant, but still logical. Congruent. Nice. Nice save. Come on, where'd you go? Where'd I last leave off at? There it is. That was obvious pretty quickly. Oh, and by the way, I know I said I was going to make it, I was going to finish the glass tonight. Probably not 100% finishing it. Remember, I do have to leave room for me to come in and out. So I will leave, like, a small bit at the top. Probably, like, one ring or something to put stuff in. Because I also need to put... Because as you can see, already at this point, the fish kind of look a little skimpy for how high the water is. I mean, it's only going to be much higher. We're going to need a little bit more. I'm also pleased as punch to know I don't have to worry about stealing any more dolphins, as they just will despawn after a while. Here we go. Time for the last layer. Well, good thing I came down here. Jeez. Are there other ones that I'm missing? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's try this again, bub. Alright, let's see where we get. Let's see how far we can get with this. You know what I could do? I can get rid of that second higher level right there. And do that at some point in this length. That way it brings it in a little bit more. Doesn't look like it immediately becomes flat on top. It'll edge into it a little bit more. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to need a fresh perspective on this. One that isn't clouded with much stairs building already. And you know what? When I come in tomorrow with a fresh perspective, I'll be able to see that chunk I built a little bit more out of over there and determine whether I like it better. The way you wake up the next day and look at it. That's how you know you did a good thing. All right. Well, that's it for this. Was there anything else I wanted to do? Could play a quick game of Hearthstone. Just a quick game of Hearthstone. Maybe two. I just had to mix it up a little bit. And I want to keep playing games. I just gotta, you know, like I said, mix it up a bit. I'm going to run an ad. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, though. Come on, man. Start Hearthstone. Just do it already. Look at that beautiful bitch. She was like, ooh, ooh. She senses the attention.
Ah, I see you're headed into town. What will you do first?
Alright, Battlegrounds. And just like that, we're in. Probably one, maybe two. I just don't know. Ooh. You guys know I love me my menagerie. Don't you, Marnie? Yeah. Oh, no token minions. Could start off with a Murloc or an Elemental. Get that boon going immediately. That'll work. That'll work.
Have a good battle, friend.
That'll fuck him up.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, all right. I wanted to pick up 2 minions next turn, but I think the better play... Hey, buddy. I think the better play there is pick up 1, do this, and then next turn pick up both of those, and then do that.
Out of this yet.
That's better than getting 2 next turn and then doing my hero ability the first turn. On turn 7. Hey, everybody. Say hi to Jimmy. Hey, buddy. Calm down. Let calm down. You're squeezing a little bit. You're cutting me.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
There we go. Yeah, I know. Nope. Bye. It's like, Father, you must make moves in your game.
Need a drink?
I literally said I wasn't gonna do this. God damn it, Alex! You fool. You goddamn fool. Alright.
Don't tell the others.
So stupid.
I'm rooting for you.
You just distracted me, didn't you, Jimmy? Yeah. Go boy. Go baby. Am I whooping their ass? Hell yeah. Your father's winning, Jimmy. You hear that? I'm winning. Yeah. Fuck you, Ragnaros.
You're good at this.
This'll work.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Excuse me.
Need a drink?
Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see what the Lich Gang has to offer.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Well, an 83.4% chance of winning. And would you look at that? God, I love Whack Toggle. She's so good.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Now check this out, y'all.
Violence is usually the answer.
Boom! Ha ha! Even better. No, ma'am. You know you don't do that, little lady. Thank you. That's a good girl. Good girl. Here, I'll pick her up. She's all about getting picked up.
Momentum, friend.
Oh, thank you. God damn, Thomas, you're whooping ass in that gold count, by the way. Are we beating up on Galacrod? I think we are. Oh!
Good at this.
Tummy rubs time. Let me move you over to this arm. She's purring like a motherfucker.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Here we go. We'll do this guy. Seriously? Alright. Next turn, I level up. And then I will use my tripling. I want to triple and get a tier 5 minion. I mean, hell, part of me wants to hold out for 6, but I need to cut my corners now. I want to even get even stronger. Look at her. She's in... Oh! You want to go? You want to get down? Oh, no. She's giving me kitty cat kisses. She wants to stay right where she is.
I think you can win this thing.
Oh, nope. Now it's goodbye time. 74% chance, 74.7. So I'm going to call that an even 75. Percent chance of winning, 22.9. Let's call it 23. 2.4. That's going to get rounded down to 2. By the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Need a drink?
That's pretty good. Especially now when I do this little maneuver.
Violence is usually the answer. I give you my blood.
Oh, yeah, baby girl. Yeah. After that gets the buff from this next turn, it'll be as strong as that.
I think you can win this thing.
Come on, Lich King, remember me from earlier? 100% chance of losing this turn. 100%. Let's mitigate it.